Hey, it's Katherine from Brandequip Designs, and I just wanted to show up today and talk to you a little bit about systems, particularly with your inbox. Now, I do recommend using Gsuite for your email rather than any other browser, including Gmail. And the reason for this is because what it really comes down to is you own your content, okay? So what that means is everything you create on your docs and your sheets and stuff like that, you own. You also own all of your users' emails. So if you hire employees and create a new user account, which is pretty cheap, it's like $5 a month maybe. So you set them up with a new account. You actually have access to that account. You can get into their account and monitor their conversations if you really need to. I mean, it's a little bit sneaky, but it is possible for you to do that. So if you do need to go back and check on a communication that your employee had with a customer, you can, even if it's in their own inbox. You can also set up group inboxes, which I just discovered. They are brilliant. It's basically where you can set up a group within your organization and set an email account for it. So your customer service accounts might be like support at or hello at or newsletter at or something like that, right? Or info at maybe. And that can be a group inbox. So what you can do with group inboxes is that you can actually assign tasks and have multiple people being able to manage a single inbox account from, either that group area where, you can actually take tasks, assign tasks, mark things as complete or does not need attention or stuff like that. And all of these settings and permissions, are actually set up for you. Well, they're not set up for you, but there are instructions for how to set it up for yourself from Google. So I'm putting a link from the Gsuite instructions on how to set up a group inbox to this description, so you can check it out for yourself because it's really cool. But let me just make sure I'm making sure I'm covering everything I want to. But yeah, it's basically great. It's better, I would say, than an alias, because with an alias that's attached to a user specifically, and so while that user can use that alias to communicate, it's, like I said, linked to that user, whereas with a group inbox, you can still have that same email address, but it has, you can manage who gets access to it. You can also manage whether or not the emails come to your actual inbox. So you can allow, all the members to get the emails directly to their inbox, or you can say, you know what, actually we're just going to manage this from within the group so we can all see the conversations. But it's really up to you as to how you want to do that, or whatnot, or how your employee set up is, because, if the one thing that I see being a potential problem is if you allow all of your employees who are within the group and have, the job description of handling some of the customer support emails, if you don't manage it from one place, then certain emails might get double responses. So I would probably say once you're starting to hire out, or if you are at that place where you are hiring out some email management tasks, then I would recommend having that group email inbox and just, maybe get highlights to your inbox to just kind of keep track of it, or just, schedule some time to go in there and double check what's going on, or let them come and tell you if there's anything that you need to get in and handle. So if you do end up setting up a group inbox, I would highly recommend you double check it before you make it live, because if you don't have the settings right, then only people within your organization, aka your business, can actually email you from it. But if you set it up correctly, then anyone on the web can. So what I would recommend doing to test it is just go to your personal email account, even if it is Gmail. It's not associated, it just should not be associated with your work email, Gsuite account if you have that. And then send something to it and double check that it comes through. And if so, perfect. Oh, And if you do have it going directly to your inbox, you can set up an alias for yourself as whatever that email address is, so you can respond directly to them using that same email address. So just a little tip right there in case that's something you want to do. So I think that basically covers what I wanted to talk about. I kind of have a secret love affair going with systems. Okay, that's a little bit extreme, but I do really love dealing with systems, and I kind of get a little bit nerdy about it, I won't lie. So that's kind of one of my nerd out moments, was discovering the group inbox, and it came about when I was doing my rebrand from Brandequip Designs to Lavish Craft, and I was like, oh, should I stick with Gsuite, or should I just go with the, free version of, web hosted email? It's not really free because I'm already paying for it essentially, but basically came down to some of the points that I mentioned above. Really, the biggest one was owning your content, and then secondary was being able to track your employees' productivity, have access to their emails regardless of where they're at, and also having that group inbox. Not to mention the extra storage space is nice, but like I said, you can find workarounds for that, and I'm pretty sure you can always buy more storage space, but you can't always buy access to your employees' email accounts. So that's really where it comes down to for me. You get all of those conversations that they have within their accounts if you need it. You have the group inboxes, and you own your content. So I say Gsuite, and I highly recommend setting up some group inboxes just to kind of get ready for growth, or, manage your growth a bit better. Okay, well, I will leave you with that for now, and I will see you probably tomorrow with a blog post. I think this week we're doing the final part of the Brandequip rebrand series, so look out for that. It should be pretty good, and I will see you then. Okay, bye for now.